Oh my goodness, y'all. I'm so upset and disappointed, and I shouldn't be. So, okay, Taco Bell. They put out this decades thing for their menu where they bring back popular menu items from previous decades, right? And I saw that they brought back the caramel apple empanada. And for like the last few weeks, I've been fighting a good battle and not giving in to my greedy self, wanting to go get the caramel apple empanada. And tonight, before I do this $4 heater challenge, I said, you know what will really warm my soul? A caramel apple empanada from Taco Bell. I was too late. The ones in the area where I'm at right now, they don't have any more caramel apple empanadas. I'm so disappointed, truly like upset about this ordeal. It's so embarrassing. I just wanted a caramel apple empanada. Okay, so I guess I'm not going to eat a caramel apple empanada tonight, but I feel like now I'm on a mission to where I need to find some place that does sell caramel apple empanadas. And if I can't find one within the next 24 hours, I'm going to make my own caramel apple empanada right here in Sangria. All right, I need to get to my sleeping spot so I can go ahead and test out this $4 heater that I purchased a few weeks ago. I'll bring y'all back when I'm settled in, back in Sangria, as I indulge in self-pity over not being able to eat a caramel apple empanada tonight. That's all I was thinking about all day. Okay, welcome back. I have collected myself. I have gathered myself. I have come to terms with, I have come to grips with the fact that I will not be able to enjoy a caramel apple empanada tonight, and that's okay. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. So the purpose of this video is, a few weeks ago, actually it's a few weeks ago, probably actually like a month and a half ago, I picked up this $4 12-volt heater and fan from one of those like overstock stores that I saw. I was actually exploring the western part of Maryland on just a day trip, and I saw this cute like discount bargain store, and I was like, oh, let me go check that out because I love a good bargain, and I'm always trying to find bargain stores that have good camping stuff, or even, you know, like discounted camping stuff or anything that I can use car camping. Specifically, lately I've been trying to find one of those rooftop boxes. No luck with that. I've been searching for a long time. But anyway, I did find this $4 little treat here. So basically, it's a heater and fan in one. It's a 12-volt, kind of like the ones that you stick into your cigarette lighter. But I thought, hey, even if the heater function doesn't work great, it is a fan as well without having to use the heater. So I figured for $4, I'd give it a shot and see how this goes. Right. So here we go. Here's the unit itself. I think it's meant to be like one of those units that you put up on your dashboard, up on your dash to kind of help you defrost the car in really cold weather. But we're going to try using it as a heater today. It is pretty cold. Last time I checked, it was 34 degrees. To power this little guy, like I mentioned, it's just like a 12-volt cigarette lighter. So my problem is that my big battery that is like 1256 watts, it hooks up to an inverter, and that inverter does not have a 12-volt outlet or a cigarette plug. So I'm gonna have to use my trusty dusty Blue Eddy EB3A to power this. The problem with that is this will not last all night long. Now, granted, let me see, what time is it? It is 11:48. And just so you know, I'm not bull crapping you on the temperature. It is currently, looks like 33 degrees where I'm at right now. It was snowing earlier today where I'm at right now, so that was pretty cool to see. It really didn't stick though, it was too wet. It wasn't like a heavy snow, but it was too wet, so it didn't stick. So yeah, so anyway, I'm going to set up my Blue Eddy EB3A on top of my little kitchen counter area, and I'll go ahead and plug in the heater. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's saying it has any restrictions on how long you should use it. But we're gonna test this out. I think what I'm gonna do though, so I can make sure it's safe and that I'm comfortable actually falling asleep with this thing on, is I think I'm just gonna maybe watch some YouTube videos on my phone, and kind of see how it works, see how many watts it's pulling from the EB3A, before I actually go to sleep, so I can make sure this guy is safe and it's not going to cause a fire or anything like that. So let me get this set up and then I'll come back, turn the camera around and show you guys what it looks like when it's set up. All right, so here you can see on the kitchen, I have the Blue Eddy EB3A on, and let's see how many watts it's pulling. Okay, so it's pulling 105 watts, so it will only go 2.2 hours, because right now I'm at 91%, so it's only going to do 2.1 hours. And here is the unit itself. It's in a safe area. And I just remembered that I have like one of those temperature gauges in the car that I don't use very often. So let's see what the temperature is reading at now. Okay, so it's hard to tell. Okay, so it's right around 50 degrees right now. And I just turned the heater on. It's blowing pretty warm air, so it didn't take that long to heat up. Here's the plan, because right now the Blue Eddy is saying that this will only basically run for 2 hours, and I think 50 degrees, even if it stays at 50 degrees inside the vehicle. And like I said, I just turned this thing on, but I had my heat running, of course, when I was driving, when I was contemplating my life's decisions at Taco Bell. So I'm sure some of that heat is still in here. These little homemade window curtains that I made, I'm hoping that helps with a little bit of insulation. Plus I have my front and back, and my front and rear windshield covers, which is like that Reflectix type of material. So my Blue Eddy is at 90%. The output now is down to 103 watts. So let's see, right now it is, it's 11:57 p.m., almost midnight. So the plan is, because I can only keep this on for 2 hours anyway, is I do have a heated blanket, but one problem, that also only has a 12 volt cigarette lighter plug-in, and so if my Blue Eddy runs out of battery, I can't use that heated blanket anyway. But this company called Kemimoto, they just sent me this heated sweatshirt or heated jacket, and this battery pack is at 84%. So since I can't run my little $4 heater all night long, I do have this as a backup. I'm thinking I'll keep this on a low setting. So right now I have it at hot. I'm just going to turn it down to low. Has 3 different zones on it. I'm going to do a full review, full video review on this, probably in next week's video, but I just want to test it out before I do a full review. And what better night to test it out than tonight? All right, so I'm just going to kind of lay down here, put my Sherpa blanket over top of me, watch some YouTube videos. Okay, I'm rambling. I will get back with y'all in a couple hours. Okay. Well, my plan to check on it in like 2 hours, that failed because I fell asleep. Let's see. So it is now 1:52, and let me show you. I woke up and my Blue Eddy is off. It's at 0%, which I do not like that at all, that I let it go down all the way to 0. And the temperature inside my vehicle is a little bit above 50 degrees. I don't know exactly how long ago my Blue Eddy ran out of battery, therefore not allowing my heater to work any further. Let's see what the temperature is outside. It only dropped 1 degree. It's 32 degrees outside right now. So it's staying above freezing in here, which is great. I feel fine. I haven't had to turn this on. Just having on sweatpants, a t-shirt, and this heated sweatshirt that, like I said, I have not turned on yet, so there's no actual heat radiating from it yet. And this Sherpa blanket, it feels fine in here, being that it's still like around 50 degrees and it's not a freezing temperature in here. I'm gonna go back to sleep, and my deciding factor on whether that little heater fan is worth it is going to be what the temperature is when I wake up in the morning. Right now, I'm kind of feeling like before I fell asleep and the heater was on, like I never got hot or even close to hot. So I'm not sure how effective that actually is, and if it's worth having some warmth on for 2 hours, but that means my Blue Eddy is completely dead. So I'll get back with you in the morning. We'll see what temperature it is in here in the morning, and my final verdict of the $4 heater. I'm going back to bed, and I need to get these lights off. Good night, y'all. See y'all in the morning. Good morning. It's pretty cold in here, so I went ahead and I turned my car on, got the heat going, so so I can warm up a little bit. It is 31 degrees right now. Hopefully you can see this. I don't know if you can see it. But it's 31 degrees right now. It's like the temperature is in the clouds. Okay, that's better. All right, so 31 degrees outside. The temperature in the car is 40 degrees. About 40. I think I'm reading that right. Yeah, a little bit over 40 degrees. So the car cooled down about 10 degrees without that heater being on. And like I said before, my Blue Eddy EB3A is completely dead. So do I think the power consumption is worth the heat that it did provide for me? Because my EB3A is like the base, very low power available. For me, it's not worth it. But I'm not mad because I only spent $4 on this little Road Pro heater and fan, and I think it'll still come in handy to be used as a fan. One thing I didn't get to test is to see how many watts it pulls as just a fan, so I can't test that out right now because my Blue Eddy is dead. But I will be testing that out at some point, and I will report back to you and let you know. But for now, that's all I have. I'm gonna make myself some breakfast, get ready to head out and head home, and I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy this type of content and you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you over here. And happy holidays. I hope everybody is enjoying the holiday season. Happy holidays, happy new year, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.